The same habit that wins you clients can quietly cap your income. Custom work. Every proposal feels smart, personal, and premium, but it also resets your business to zero, like rebuilding the shop for every order. The real question is not whether clients like flexibility. It is whether your service survives it at scale, month after month. Custom work feels responsible because you can say yes to almost anything. A prospect asks for a tweak, a special process, a different timeline, and you adapt, maybe same day, maybe over 3 extra calls. That flexibility closes deals early on, but it trains your business to depend on constant reinvention instead of repeatable execution. Here is the cost you rarely track. Every custom sale creates custom decisions in pricing, onboarding, delivery, revisions, and reporting. You are not just selling the project. You are selling more operational complexity, and complexity compounds faster than revenue in a small service business, especially when one-off exceptions become normal after only 5 or 6 clients. A product-based service is still a service, but it is packaged like a product. The problem is clear, the process is repeatable, the scope is bounded, and the price is understandable, often in one page or one line item. You are not removing expertise. You are removing unnecessary uncertainty for both sides of the transaction. This is a distinction that changes everything. Do you customize from scratch, or do you configure from a system? One drains margin through endless fresh decisions. The other preserves trust while protecting your process, capacity, and timeline. Clients do not automatically trust a fully custom offer. Often, they hesitate because custom sounds vague. If the path changes every time, they cannot compare options, predict timing, or understand the result. Clear boundaries can feel more premium than endless possibility, because structure signals experience rather than uncertainty disguised as flexibility. When a service feels busy but profit stays flat, the leak is usually outside the delivery itself. Hours disappear in scoping, revisions, proposals, meetings, and handoffs. Those hours are real production time, even if you never invoice them directly, and on a 10-hour project, 4 hidden hours can erase your margin. Think about the usual sales cycle. You get an inquiry, jump on a call, diagnose the problem, invent a scope, calculate a price, draft a proposal, then revise it because the client has one more request. You are working hard before the work even starts, sometimes for a deal that never closes. Custom services are also harder to refer. A happy client tells a friend about you, but they cannot describe exactly what you do because the offer changed for them. Referrals spread faster when the service has a name, a shape, and a specific promise, like a sprint, audit, or setup. The contrast is simple. Custom work sells possibility. Product-based work sells clarity. Possibility can attract interest, but clarity closes faster because buyers know what they are evaluating and your team knows what they are delivering, with fewer surprises after kickoff. You do not productize by freezing your business into one rigid offer forever. You start by choosing one recurring client problem that you already solve well, maybe every week or every month. Repetition is your clue. If the problem appears often, the offer can be packaged. Instead of saying, I help businesses with brand messaging in many different ways, you might sell a messaging audit for homepage copy, offer clarity, and positioning gaps. Same expertise, but now the buyer sees the problem, the process, and the output, perhaps in 7 pages delivered within 5 business days. Clients rarely buy unlimited freedom. They buy confidence that the right problem gets solved in a predictable way. That confidence becomes easier to sell when your offer is named, bounded, and visibly repeatable, not improvised differently for each prospect. A named offer sounds small, but it changes buyer psychology. Names create memory and perceived structure. Website teardown, launch sprint, lead gen setup, retention audit. A named package is easier to discuss, easier to compare, and easier to refer, especially when someone mentions you in one sentence. Do not sell activities first. Sell the outcome the client can recognize. Better onboarding conversion, clearer positioning, faster ad launch, cleaner analytics setup. Activities matter, but outcomes make the offer legible to someone who does not know your process or your industry jargon. This is where margin begins to recover. Build the same sequence every time: intake, audit, strategy, delivery, handoff. You can improve the sequence later, but the order must stay stable enough that you stop making fresh decisions on every single project, because repeated choices quietly burn energy and profit. Your package needs a few non-negotiables: scope, timeline, communication rhythm, revision policy, and deliverables. If those are blurry, your service will drift back into custom territory even if the sales page looks polished, because the real offer is what happens after the contract. Many freelancers fear boundaries because they think constraints make the offer feel smaller. Usually the opposite happens. Boundaries signal experience. They tell the buyer you have done this enough times to know what matters, what does not, and where risk appears, including delays, vague feedback, and scope creep. Pricing custom work often feels like educated guessing. A package changes that. Once the scope is stable, you can price against value, effort, and capacity with much more confidence. The number stops being invented from scratch each week, which also makes quoting faster and less emotionally draining. This is where many people panic. They assume productized means every client gets the exact same thing. Not true. The core process stays standardized, but inputs change. Different businesses bring different data, context, and priorities into the same delivery engine, just like patients enter the same clinic with different symptoms. That is the key loop we opened earlier. Product-based services do not reject flexibility. They move flexibility to control points. Maybe clients choose one of 3 turnaround speeds, one of 2 support levels, or one of several add-ons. That is configuration, not reinvention, and it keeps choices visible, limited, and profitable. Packages become easier to buy when they stack logically. A starter tier solves one narrow problem. A middle tier adds depth or speed. A premium tier adds access, implementation, or support. The core result stays related, so buyers are choosing level, not category, which reduces decision fatigue and comparison confusion. When packaging is strong, prospects stop asking, "What exactly do you do?" and start asking, "Which option fits us best?" That shift matters because confusion delays sales, while clear choice architecture moves buyers toward a decision, often shortening discovery calls from 4-5 minutes to 20. A repeatable offer does more than help sales. It sharpens fulfillment. Your templates improve, your onboarding gets shorter, your quality control gets tighter, and your turnaround becomes more predictable. Repetition is not boring when it raises your standard of execution, lowers errors, and protects your reputation. If you ever want subcontractors, employees, or even better handoffs to future you, custom work makes training harder. Standardized services create teachable systems. A new person can learn a process. They cannot easily learn your private improvisation habits, especially the undocumented ones living only in your head. Here is the counterintuitive part. Many service providers assume custom work justifies premium pricing. In practice, too much customization can lower perceived value because the buyer cannot benchmark it. A defined package feels more concrete, and concrete is easier to pay for, compare internally, and approve with stakeholders. Premium pricing does not require infinite options. It requires confidence, relevance, and a clear path to a meaningful result. Luxury brands do not ask buyers to design the factory. They present strong options with discipline. Your service can do the same, without looking rigid or low-touch. Of course, some clients truly need something unusual. Do not let exceptions rewrite the business. Keep a clear rule: if a request falls outside the package, it becomes an add-on, a premium custom engagement, or a polite no. Boundaries preserve capacity, and capacity is what keeps quality high. You do not need to rebuild your entire business overnight. Start with one offer. Keep your custom work available quietly if needed, but lead with the package in conversations, proposals, and your site. Let the market train you through real buyer responses, instead of waiting for perfect certainty first. Ask yourself 3 practical questions. What problem shows up repeatedly? What process do I repeat most often? What boundaries would improve delivery instead of weakening it? Those answers usually reveal the first package hiding inside your current business, often closer than your next big rebrand or niche shift. If every sale starts from scratch, your service business is paying a tax in invisible decisions. Before you chase more leads, reduce that tax. Cleaner packaging often creates more profit than more prospecting because it improves every stage after attention, from close rate to fulfillment to referrals. Do not confuse flexibility with value. Buyers pay for confident problem solving, not for watching you invent or workflow live. Standardize the engine, then give clients controlled choices around it. That balance protects both trust and margin, which is the real foundation of sustainable premium service. The strongest package is usually narrower than your ego wants and more useful than your fear expects. When you solve one painful problem clearly, sales get simpler, referrals get sharper, and delivery gets calmer. Narrow can be the fastest path to growth, especially in crowded markets where clarity wins attention. Build once, sell twice. Then keep refining the system until growth stops depending on